Hey, we got Assassin's Creed Shadow, 1 duo, 2 playstyle. Let's check it out. This is, I think this is like the gameplay overview. So episode 1, let's go.
One thing we really wanted to do at the start is
Let's see what
deliver
he's talking
on
about.
great player fantasy. And as we started diving, we had 2 emerging player fantasies that were awesome, the Shinobi and the Samurai. What we didn't want is try to dilute them into one fantasy. We really wanted to explore both sides. So that's something where we said, well, we need 2 characters.
The setting that we had, the Azuchi Momoyama period in feudal Japan, was in such a nuanced time. So it was really interesting to be able to work with dual protagonists and develop these 2 characters.
Man, this game look crazy, yeah?
Because we really had the
Hold
opportunity to explore this era by playing off these.
Hold on. We gonna check it out.
These 2 different perspectives.
4K.
As we worked our way through it and came up with a dual protagonist, it became very clear that Naoe is the stealth character and Yasuke is the fight character. Speed and agility on one side, and brawn and strength on the other. They differ in every possible way we could make them differ.
Ooh.
Comes out.
Our shinobi, Naoe, is the imagined daughter of a legendary Egan shinobi, Fujibayashi Nagato. And up until this point, she's actually been quite protected from a lot of the horrors of war that have been going on in other parts of Japan. So this is going to be her first real taste of what lies beyond, and it has a profound impact on her.
I wanted to have the stealth as a core pillar in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Player will recognize the classic Assassin's Creed experience in Naoe, but we're adding a lot of things that make her super unique. So she's the best assassin ever.
We wanted Naoe to be extremely fast,
Oh, okay.
acrobatic.
Not
We've
bad.
worked a lot to make sure that she
Damn.
has the
Oh, the
coolest,
parkour,
most spectacular
dogs.
parkour we could give
The
her.
parkour looking lit.
Squeeze in tight corners, she can go prone, meaning that the character can go
Okay.
underbelly and just crawl around in the dirt and
Damn.
disappear from view.
Oh,
We
she
wanted to leverage
violated
all the light
that.
elements that come with our new tech and use it in a core way for our shinobi fantasy specifically. So what that means, at night, you have to read the environment and hide in the pockets of shadows that are cast naturally in the world. And that affects how NPCs can see you and if they can sense you
Okay.
at all.
What we want the player to experience is the feeling of being the predator. So you feel like a ninja, you can break light, you can vanish into the shadows, and you're flipping on roof with the physics-based grappling hook, so the stealth is more rich than ever, and you really feel that she's like a blade in the shadows.
Art of the combat.
Yasuke
Let's see.
is our first historical protagonist in Assassin's Creed. What we know about Yasuke historically
Yasuke!
is just a bit, but it was enough
Shout
to
out to
get the team
Yasuke.
really excited about the opportunity to work with him as a character. He can fight his way out of anything, but he's also super smart and can think his way through things equally as well, and is going to be somebody who always has a commanding presence.
So especially in combat, when we think about Yasuke, it's really about dictating how the fight will go. And to do so, we created a mechanic called the posture attack. So he can chamber an attack, and then he can launch that attack to do massive amount of damage and take out anyone.
Yasuke is very, very strong. He can barge through reinforced doors. He can lift heavy objects that Naoe can't. But that means that he's somewhat slowed down compared to Naoe.
That hurts.
On the ground, that's where he shines.
Ooh, okay. Thrown together. Oh, you can ride a horse and all that? Okay.
Have 2 characters who have such different gameplay styles. So for every situation, every gameplay moment you're going
Let's
to
see.
encounter, you really need to think through everything from these 2 perspectives.
Blood must be paid in blood, Yasuke.
We always want to respect player choice, so you can do quests with any character. So if you are Yasuke, you play with his strength, but also with his weakness. Same for Naoe. Each character has their own skill trees, but also they can master the different weapons. So it's not just about stats, it's about the player competency to really.
So they both got
understand
different
how the
skill
different
tree, right?
mechanic works.
That's
They
what
have
I heard from
different
him.
speeds, They have different HP, they have different gear sets, so they're very unique, and they're a great balance of 2 player fantasies.
Okay, that shit's dope. It looks good.
The most exciting part of having our dual protagonists is the distinction and the fact that they don't really overlap. Narratively, they have common goals and they are aligned on what they want to do, but the way they go about it is drastically different. Sometimes playing Naue, even if you're very good, you'll hit a wall and some enemy is going to kick your ass and you go, you know what, let me switch. And the same is true for Yasuke. Sometimes you'll get a setup, a couple enemies are high on rooftop that you can let me switch.
Yeah, all that armor.
And having this push-pull that players get to experience.
You could
which character is
switch.
good in what situation. It gives us
What? That's fucking late. You could switch back and forth.
I think is the most fantastic.
Holy crap.
With our dual protagonist from a gameplay perspective.
I'm excited for this, man. Wow, let me know what y'all thought about that, man, in the comments down below. Also, if you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification, so whenever I bring you gameplays, any gameplay and stuff like that, or gaming news, I'll bring it to this channel. I'll bring it to you guys. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.